Another one of those box elder Burls. Not quite sure what or how I want to do something with it. I'm a little worried about this right here, all the way up through it. You see I got a line here. I've already started cutting it. The drawbacks to a battery powered chainsaw. I ran out of battery. so anyways, we're gonna try to continue that cut so it's flat. I might just level this off and then figure out from there what I want. Maybe buzz some of these off. I'm not quite sure where I'm going. We'll find out when I get there. So anyways, Kyler. Here's the battery version of it. It runs on the 2 of these. This is my dad's, so should probably get it back to him. I've had it a while. I mean, it works in a pinch, I guess, and I'm not trying to kill myself inside the shop. I kind of figured out where I wanted it, kind of, somewhere like that. But I want this to be the bottom side of the bowl, maybe about 9 inches by the time we get done. So I just kind of transferred the lines around. But anyways, so what would I say, 9 inches-ish? So 9 makes everything all nice and good. So I gave it a diaper, and that way I can also get it out. Now that's taped down around with electrical tape. The red pigment I got off of Wish, I don't know, it was one of those 24 colors for $15 or something like that. I should have enough, I don't know, if not I'll mix some more. Put it to pressure and see how it looks tomorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna try to use these traditional ones. I'm not sure if I'm sharpening it correctly, but only one way to learn. I think I'm gonna try to make this a pedestal bowl where it goes in here and in this way. And we'll see. Hopefully I can get my cuts a little smoother than that before I go to carbide. And I gotta get rid of that. And I got a hole there, but hopefully that goes away. Other than that, everything looks good. I still need to cut the mortise on the bottom. Definitely helps when they're sharp. Not too bad. Well, I got that way. Oh, look at that. There's another hole. And that one's bigger. Pretty happy with this as far as I could do without using the carbide tools. I mean, I touched it a little bit with them just to round this over. I filled that with CA and a couple other spots. I think I'm gonna probably turn them out anyways along with these, but this one right here, I'm gonna have to mix up some resin and fix that one because it goes all the way through. But the flaming part of this box elder is really nice. That's nice, along with the burl and the spalting. I haven't sanded it yet. I'm pretty happy with my traditional tool cutting. A lot of sharpening. And the bark, I like the bark going through it. There's that void that went through there. So it should look pretty cool when I get done. I'm gonna fill that with resin and call it quits for the night. I'll come back to it tomorrow. So Sanded up to 320. Pretty happy with how this one looks. So I'm going to hit it with some denatured alcohol, a couple coats of sanding sealer on it, go through the Yorkshire grits, and then I think probably put shine juice on it. And for those of you that don't know, it's 3 equal parts of denatured alcohol, boiled linseed oil, and shellac. Look at that red come out of that flame. I was a little worried the red resin would be too much, but I don't think so. Look at that. It's pretty good. I'm liking it. Right here, I could feel the grain. I couldn't get it sanded out. Just a sanding sealer on it and from there, but I'm pretty happy with this at the moment. Shine juice. God, I really like that. All that flame all up in here. Yeah, and in here. I'll get some better pictures at the end. But all right, I'm gonna put a few more coats on it. You don't need to see all that until I get it really shiny, and I'll flip it over and we'll come back in then. All right, I think I'm gonna use the carbide because this one's negative rake till I get through a good portion of this oops that I'm not real happy about, but I just don't want the sharp chunky shards coming off to get me here. So Dummy got a catch. See it? Colored it with black so I could see it while I was going around. I'm pretty thin right here at the curve, so I'm going to switch to this carbide cutter so I can just take this off here lightly and control it. I'm not real good with everything else yet, so I'm going to go this route. Alright, so I got a few holes to fill. There. Big crack there. It's gonna take me a couple days to do that. Maybe I'll get that little hole there. And yep, when I get that done, I'll be back. She is pretty shiny. I like it. I like it a lot. Go the right way, Doug. Alright, so anyways, there you, oh look at that. The light goes through it. It's pretty cool. I didn't even notice that. So yeah, I had a few issues with it, pouring the resin anyways, most likely my mistakes, but overall I am really happy with this. Look at the flame in this box holder is awesome, and it's on the inside also. The shine juice, just wonderful job of making it shiny. Oh, there we go. It was upside down on the other one too. I really like it. Hope you all like it. But yeah, there you go. I'm gonna cut this short because my video's pretty long and my heater's coming on again. Like I said, there's the pole barn in the bottom. I'm really happy with this one. I had lots of problems. I worked through them, kind of one thing at a time. But I'm really happy with it. I thought the base might have been too big, but then again, I didn't want to lose the resin because I like how that looks. So this box elder burl for a rotten piece of wood. I don't know if you can see that in there. It's really nice. And then there's some, I'm not sure what this tiger striping is here. It's awesome. Yeah, I get a lot of questions on the resin. I learned from Zach Higgins. I watched Zach Higgins. He's pretty much got anything you need to know about resin casting on his page, so or his channel. If you want to shoot over there and look through his library, or maybe even ask him a question, he's pretty good about answering questions. And you know, speaking of Zach Higgins, he's about to go live soon, so I need to hurry up. But anyways, if you like it, hit the like button. Please share it, comment. Of course, if you don't like it, go ahead and hit the don't like button. Look at that. I like that. Rotten piece of wood. I almost sent this to you, Zach. Sorry about your luck. We'll see y'all next week.